tuned to Video Caroline, the best TV over the seven seas.
Take your partners for simple gifts. The Video Caroline Folk Show.
'Tis a gift to be simple, 'tis a gift to be free, 'tis a gift to come down where we ought to be. And when we find ourselves in the place just right, 'twill be in the valley of love and delight. 'Tis a gift to be simple, 'tis a gift to be free, 'tis a gift to come down where we ought to be. And when we find ourselves in the place just right, 'twill be in the valley of love and delight. When true simplicity is gained, to bow and to bend we shan't be ashamed. To turn will be our delight, till by turning we come round right. When true simplicity is gained, to bow and to bend we shan't be ashamed. To turn will be our delight, till by turning we come round right.
Hello and welcome to the Simple Gifts Folk Show. My name is Karl Dallas and I want to take us back nearly 60 years to when I used to hang out at the Ship Public House in Blacksall, Suffolk. I'll hand you over to Wickeds Richardson, chairman of the pub's weekly sing-song. This is a segment from the video shot there in December 1955 by Peter Kennedy, just released by Topic in their Voice of the People series. It features my old friend Cyril Poacher and his version of The Nutting Girl.
I have my blessing call my old friend Cyril Poacher to oblige with the little melody. What do nuts that poor girl had, she threw them all away. Order, please. Order!
Well, here you go in. Now come all you jovial fellas, come listen to my song. It is a little ditty and it won't contain you long. It's of a fair young damsel, she lived down in Kent. Her rose one summer's morning, she a nutting went. With my pal, Jimmy Ralph, he'd wait for the dear old day. And what few nuts that poor gal had, she threw them all away.
Order, please.
It's of a brisk young farmer who's ploughing of his land.
Of his land.
He called unto his horses to bid them gently stand. As he sat down upon his plough, all for a song to sing.
To sing.
His voice was so melodious it made the valleys ring.
Away.
So this fair young damsel was nutting in the wood. His voice was so melodious it charmed her as she stood.
As she stood.
She could no longer stay, and what fair nuts she had, poor gal, she threw them all away.
With my pal, Jimmy Ralph, wait for the dear old day. And what few nuts that poor gal had, she threw them all away.
She then came to young Johnny as he sit on his plough.
On his plough.
She said, young man, I really feel I cannot tell you how. He took her to some shady broom, and there he laid her down. Says she, young man, I think I feel I'll go round and round.
Wait, my pal, Jimmy Ralph, wait for the dear old day. And what few nuts that poor gal had, she threw them all away.
Now come all you young women, this warning by me take.
By me take.
If you should do nothing, go, please get home in time. For if you should stay too late to hear that ploughboy sing, you might have a young farmer turn out up in the spring.
With my pal, Jimmy Ralph, wait for the dear old day. And what few nuts that poor gal had, she threw them all away.
Cyril Poacher singing The Nutting Girl in the Blacksall Ship, December 1955. Available on a Topic combined CD and DVD. You can get it on Amazon from http://bit.ly/order Barley Mow. I actually also recorded Cyril singing the song for a now deleted extra LP on Transatlantic. The larks, they sang melodious. I must dig out the master tapes and re-release it on SoundCloud or YouTube or somewhere. Now, if you've been thinking of going to Cropredy next month and you haven't got a ticket, then forget it, because the Fairport Festival is totally sold out. I think it's great the way uncommercial niche market music, as they call it, is outselling the regular music biz. And don't forget that if you're one of the unlucky ones who didn't get a ticket, you can tune into our daily Simple Gifts folk show every morning at 11 a.m. Go to http://folknews2013.wordpress.com on the web. But if you're a lucky Cropredy ticket holder, why don't you stop by at our caravan in Field 6 and we'll put you on air. Better still, if you've got a webcam, I can include you as a co-presenter. Now here's a little bit of Fairport to get you in the right mood. I've been to most of the British music festivals from Isle of Wight to Cambridge, and I've got to say Cropredy has a special place in my heart, if only because I composed one of my favourite songs there in 1997, my evening song.
All the young lasses wear flowers in their hair, and they're singing the song, never love an old man. The fire may be low, but still there's a glow, and it bursts into flame whenever it can. I thought to catch a little turtle dove and hide it in my breast, but it flapped its wings and it flew away back to its true love's nest. The seasons change, a cold wind blows, the leaves turn gold to brown. I seek for flowers beneath the snow to pick where they be found. All the young lassies wear flowers in their hair, and they're singing the song, never love an old man. The fire may be low, but still there's a glow, and it bursts into flame whenever it can. Still I can climb the apple tree to bite the sharpest fruit, and dig into the new turned ground to pluck the deepest root. Of all the 7 ages, this may be my last, yet each day dawns as bright and new as mornings in the past. All the young lassies wear flowers in their hair, and they're singing the song, never love an old man. The fire may be low, but still there's a glow, and it bursts into flame whenever it may. Eat, drink, find joy wherever you may, whenever it comes to your hand. Bed without company's cold as the grave, like sowing in unploughed land. Young lasses, take care lest you miss the sweet taste of a love that's a vintage matured. Young men go to sleep, they soon reach their peak, with an old man your joy is assured. The lasses pass and the memory fades like flowers in the morning dew. A tree that raises its arms to the sky is the shape of a love that's true. These girls and boys are but fleeting joys, they're here and then they're gone. But the woman I love has a constancy, and she's my evening song. All the young lassies wear flowers in their hair, and they're singing the song, never love an old man. The fire may be low, but still there's a glow, and it bursts into flame whenever it can. La 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 la
My evening song, composed at Croppered in 1997 in a fit of pique because none of the lovely young ladies there were paying the slightest attention to this old geezer eyeing them up and down. Ah well, they say you get wiser as you get older, but I'm still waiting for it to happen. Now, do you remember the way the word got round that Mike and Lyle Waterson were doing an album of original songs? Were they deserting the tradition or what? Well, we all know that Bright Fevers changed the British music scene in 1972, and a few of us had to abandon our purist credentials. Me, I loved it from the word go. And I also love Peggy Seeger's new CD, Everything Changes, which should have similar impact on the rather stick-in-the-mud folk scene. Peggy says these are not folk songs, but then I always remember what Nee Nicholson said about folk. It's a kind of gig, not a kind of music. Anyway, see what you think. Here she talks about her song about the Titanic, Swim to the Star, on Radio Solent, and then she sings the song.
The ship went down in calm water.
A radio ballad is a mixture of actuality, that's spoken words, and accompaniment, sound effects, and song and instrumentals. It depends totally on the actuality recorded from the people that the radio ballad is about. So this is a one-off.
The crew, the black gang, and men who made her nameless, gone, all gone.
Well, what we've kept is the shape, the idea of using the voices of people, because here in Southampton at the City Archive, they have wonderful archives of people reminiscing about the Titanic, some who survived, some who were relations of those who went and never came back, and there's a wealth of these voices. So we've got the real voices, but we also wanted to recreate some scenes where accounts from newspapers of the day, the public inquiry that happened after the event into the causes of the, and so we've actually done those as drama.
Alarming incident at Southampton, Daily Telegraph, April the 11th. A sensational incident attended the sailing of the Titanic yesterday from Southampton on her maiden voyage. Having to pass at the Test Key the liners Oceanic and New York, the latter seems to have been so seriously affected by the suction of the Titanic's screw propellers that her stern ropes, 7 in number, parted, and her stern swung into midstream.
Never again.
Never again.
Never again will we see that great ship.
Never again can such a thing happen.
Women and children float away, nearer, my God, to thee.
So I decided to take some of the phrases that come when you learn about the Titanic, like nearer, my God, to thee, and women and children first. I didn't want to name the ship, because in my youth I sang a jolly song about the Titanic going down, and I didn't want, everybody knows the big ship. You know, it's folklore and has been so for the last 100 years.
Only hope remains, swim to the star, down, down in dark water.
I read that same article in The Independent a few weeks ago, and I actually scribbled down a load of lines, just phrases that stuck out, like the Black Gang, the whole image of the guy swimming towards the star. I'm thinking it was a ship, and I thought it'd be great to have those in there. A line about fathers, brothers, lovers, husbands was in there, and when Mum came along with the basic idea, she had a lot of the same ideas on there, which was a really big help, so we started from the same place. It was a little bit disparate, the song, so I wanted to drag it together. I also wanted to put it in metre, so it had a kind of slight waltz, slight 3/4 lilting of a boat going along, and it was quite dreamlike, otherworldly.
If the song is taken up and becomes common parlance, my song, the Ballad of Spring Hill, about the Spring Hill disaster in 1958 in Nova Scotia, people regard it as a folk song. So it has entered common parlance. And that would be wonderful. I mean, naturally, if there's any royalties coming from it, I'm not going to send them back. But you hope that people will sing it and will carry it on. You make it. I make songs for that. I don't just make them for me to sing.
The stars listen and drift away. The ship went down in calm water. The band played on. Women and children float away, nearer, my God, to thee. The crew, the black gang, and men who made her nameless, gone, all gone. Cry out to the world, we're going down, we're going down, we're going down. Dead sons, lost lovers, fathers and brothers gone. Weeping, weeping women. Ships of state, ships of fools, lower the lifeboats, the rich sail away. Nearer to God are they, no power, no glory, only hope remains. Swim to the star, down, down in dark water. The show goes on. Cry to the stars. We're going down, we're going down, we're going down. The stars listen. The stars listen and drift away.
Swim to the Star by Peggy Seeger from her new CD, Everything Changes. It certainly does. These are songs that need and deserve several listens. They're a far cry from one of my Peggy Seeger favourites, Who's Gonna Shoe Your Pretty Little Foot, with Tom and Claudia Paley on Topic back in 1964. I've got to say, it blew my mind. Now, it's a common fallacy to think that folk songs are always old and that old songs are usually folk songs, even if they're anonymous. Despite claims to find pagan elements in many folk songs, well, they usually only date back a couple of 100 years at most, and songs like Summer Is A-Comin' In and Greensleeves are composed by monks or royal courtiers, not the folk. On the other hand, a lot of early music instruments work well in a folk context, as evidenced by the very wonderful Griffin. That's why I was pleased to receive a copy of The Old Roads by Charles Spicer and Mark T, because it has a very contemporary feel, despite opening with a dance dating back to the year before the Peasants' Revolt of 1381. Though the bouzouki obviously is a development of the Arabic oud or lute, the instrument Mark T plays is to a design created by Peter Abnett for Donald Lunny in 1970. Spicer's small pipes are copied from a 17th century illustration. Here, the couple play a track from the CD.
Can't remember it now.
I can't remember it. It's a very repetitive tune, and it's very easy to lose your place. And if I listen too hard to what Mark's playing, especially when he plays different interesting stuff, I forget which tiny little change, which tiny little bit we're in.
Oh, that's a great tune. Who's following who? That's the important thing. Yeah. Who is?
Now what do you think, I've been to the seaside. Sees I afford Oss Sharrybang, thinks I'll have a ride. Now the fare was 18 pence, I know that's a lot of money for me. But you can't do things on the cheap now, can you, when you're in society? No, you can't do things on the cheap now, can you, when you're in society? The company was very nice, not haughty-like or proud. They was also affable and nice and never nothing loud. Then listen to me, 'cause I'll tell you straight, and I always speaks me mind. What I liked about that company was they was all of them so refined. What I liked about that company was they was all of them so refined. There was 10 old ladies all a-sitting in a row, a-sucking of a peppermint drop, and each had a bottle of something they called homemade ginger pop. There was fine young gents with their arms round the waists of the fine young women what sang, I tiddly I tie the whole of the way aboard that sharrybang. I tiddly I tie the whole of the way aboard that sharrybang. There was one young gent had a concertina. He could play. You should have heard him give his own sweet oh, he made me cry. Then he played a bit of a funeral march. It was sad, but never mind. That high-class music is a little melancholy, but it's always so refined. That high-class music is a little melancholy, but it's always so refined. There was one old lady says to me, young man, would you like to try a drop? She says, it's very comforting, this homemade ginger pop. She says, it's only the peppermint as makes it taste so strong. I says, you're a nice old cup of tea. She says, oh, go long. I says, you're a nice old cup of tea. She says, oh, go long. She'd a big plush hat with a large sunflower and a feather of heavenly blue. She says, young man, I'm thinking that my hat would just suit you. So we both changed hats and how they laughed and chaffed, but never mind. What I liked about that company was they was all of them so refined. What I liked about that company was they was all of them so refined. And it's all I say, we was that gay, you should have heard us how we sang. With a hi, 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 get out of the way of the poor Oss Sharrybang.
Corny Grain's For Oss Sharrybang, as performed on a long-deleted LP by John Foreman, the Broadsheet King. John has given me special permission to include it here today, and I'm hoping to get it re-released soon. I've been watching and hearing Michelle Plum and Nick Hall get their act together as Plumhall, and while they released an EP a while back, they really come to maturity with their new CD, Thundercloud, out in a month's time. Nick does a far-out version of House Carpenter, not on this CD, but I'm hoping to include it in our special Ballads edition of the Simple Gifts show in September. Here's Plumhall's rendition of their own song, Never Forget My Name.
Forced against my will to this mansion on the hill, to work the steaming vineyard till my fingers bleed and spill. On the day I first arrived, well, you tried to wound my pride. You gave me the name of January, you put seasons on my mind. You can take me far away, you can shackle me in chains, you can beat me and mistreat me, I will work hard all the same. In your infamy, not fame, they will know your secret shame. You can call me what you will, but I will never, never forget my name. How my poor limbs ache, and the very wine we make, though fit for Boney's table, my thirst it could not slake. April, May and me, in under some big tree, where we dare to dream of freedom and we plan our great escape. You can take me far away, you can shackle me in chains, you can beat me and mistreat me, I will work hard all the same. In your infamy, my fame, they will know your secret shame. You can call me what you will, but I will never, never forget my name. As the bravest of us wept, they're laid out for the world to see. We now have some respect. Friday and panache and the singing of the lash, they're gone now, but we loudly hail a warning from the past. You can take me far away, you can shackle me in chains, you can beat me and mistreat me, I will work hard all the same. In your infamy, not fame, they will know your secret shame. You can call me what you will, but I will never. You can take me far away, you can shackle me in chains, you can beat me and mistreat me, I will work hard all the same. And in your infamy, not fame, they will know your secret shame. You can call me what you will, but I will never, never forget my name. Name, name, name.
Plumhall and a track from their new CD out on September the 1st. Can't wait. Now, while we don't have a fully fledged folk festival here in Bradford, we've had a number of festive events, notably a programme put together by the Topic Folk Club for an open-air gig by the wonderful Mirror Pool right in the city centre. As kids splashed in the pool and the fountains played, Bella Gaffney sang about that very area.
Couldn't help but stare. Remember when I saw you by the city hall? Remember when I caught you sat smoking on the wall? And won't you meet me there? Won't you meet me there? Centenary Square. That was that chorus I was talking about. I didn't hear you singing it. What happened? I remember waiting by the big screen. I was waiting for Bradford's finest cuisine. In a curry club outing, I sampled Bradford's best, but a dal at the Cashmere is the best I've had yet. Won't you meet me there? Won't you meet me there? Centenary Square. I remember lying in the grass. I remember holidays, do not but laugh. I remember sitting, drinking Starbucks tea. Well, the tea were pricey, but the fun were free. Won't you meet me there? Won't you meet me there? Centenary Square. There's only one place that I want to be, when the days are sunny and the time is free. So I'll I'll be waiting, so meet me there, 'cause I'll be waiting in Centenary Square. Won't you meet me there? Won't you meet me there? Centenary Square. I have a choice. Should I sing the slightly rude verse? Choice made. Played this song in Centenary Square. It's the third time it chucked it down, and no one were there. But the fountains look nice when you sat in Weatherspoons, and no one's drowned yet in a mirror pool. Won't you meet me there? Won't you meet me there? Centenary Square. Won't you meet me there? Oh, won't you meet me there? Won't you meet me there? In Centenary Square.
This has been Simple Gifts, the Video Caroline Folk Show. Apologies for missing our 7 PM deadline yesterday, but I have not been too well lately. Hopefully we'll do better with our daily show from Cropredy starting on Hopefully we'll do better with our daily show from Cropredy starting on August the 7th, 11 AM each day. Meanwhile, keep on folking.
'Tis a gift to be simple, 'tis a gift to be free, 'tis a gift to come down where we ought to be. And when we find ourselves in the place just right, 'twill be in the valley of love and delight. 'Tis a gift to be simple, 'tis a gift to be free, 'tis a gift to come down where we ought to be. And when we find ourselves in the place just right, 'twill be in the valley of love and delight. When true simplicity is gained, to bow and to bend we shan't be ashamed. To turn will be our delight, till by turning we come round right. When true simplicity is gained, to bow and to bend we shan't be ashamed. To turn will be our delight, till by turning